welcome to Assistive Technology Experts channel. My name is Lilly, and today in this video we are going to work on using braille entry with an iOS device. So this device can also let you use braille entry. So if you want, you can use braille entry on this device, and you could also use just a QWERTY keyboard. But if you prefer to just use the QWERTY keyboard instead of the braille entry, I'm okay with that. I do not recommend you getting a braille display that already uses braille entry because those are expensive, and mine seems like the expensive ones. But I got the cheaper ones because they're not expensive for me. So this is a Mantis Q40 with a keyboard. These are the modifier keys: Control and Option, Command, Function. So whenever I refer to them as VO, I mean Control and Option. So to toggle the command to toggle braille at input is Command semicolon. As you heard it say braille input on. If you are using this, you might see that. So when I ever say that you can't, so this means that you are referring to this, but actually you can also use braille entry for so many typing stuff. You could use braille entry for chords. There is a chord command that you can switch between braille entry and chord modes. I believe it's Command space or Command apostrophe, but I will simply do another video of the switching between braille chords. And link it in the description. So before I start, I need to tell you that this is really a QWERTY keyboard, and this should not be used as a braille display. Now I'm going to start this, and by doing VO left arrow, I will do VO right arrow to get to the Notes app. And now we can do VO space. Since we have braille input on, I can type using braille entry. So now we're going to function, Control, Option, right arrow. You're going to say new notes. Now VO space. You can also use my phone trackpad for gestures. It's more helpful to use your phone trackpad for gestures without having to do all of the commands all the time. But so now we can type some text. So as you heard, you are not hearing anything what character is being typed or word is being typed. I turned off keyboard echo because I don't like to hear like what is being typed all the time because it actually annoys me. So I'm gonna start typing. See, you didn't hear anything what character was being typed, but you could hear what sentence you were just typing, you could do VOL. See? You could also use the voiceover rotor, but I think it's easier with those standard commands because it's much more easier to use the commands than having to always do the rotor gesture and swipe your screen. Now I'm going to show you a few things. So now I'm going to do the function control. I'm going to via right arrow so that we can go through things we can insert here. We're going to start with inserting a format so I can show you what it really looks like with commands. Alright. So you could actually use commands for marking things as bold, italic, and underline. You might need to do Command B for bold, Command I for italic, I think. So we can via right arrow through this, or swipe right. Oh, so sorry. This is the title. I need to set it to normal text though. But if we're gonna insert a format, then we might need to type some more text. So So now we can do this. Oops. What? Uh-oh. Before I continue, this will actually really tell me if I want to do this or whoops. Okay, so after I typed that, now we can do now we can do the format. So now this is body. Since we were typing text earlier, it said title because we need a title and the additional text in this field. You need both. So you can do, now I'm going to do Command B. What is Command B again? Command B. What? Oh, it's not enabled. I don't know, I can... Okay, let's just do VO space. I want to put italic text. I want to put underline text because I really like using braille entries. So now there. So now if I have braille entry enabled, that means I can type with braille entry. You simply know that if you type with braille entry, you are definitely using that. Of course, we are gonna insert another. We'll look at inserting other options later in this video, but now we're going to view function left arrow. And now we can open another note. So we can open another note. This is, since this is only what I've written before, so we can look at the inserting options. There is no edit button, but when you get into the text field, it'll automatically jump you straight to edit mode. You can also insert a table, but we will not be covering tables because tables aren't that much accessible with VoiceOver, I guess. We can look at attachments though. I will view right arrow. I'm going to swipe right on my trackpad to get through those.
Record audio button. Choose photo or video button. Take photo or video button. Scan documents button. Scan text button. Tab by. Dismiss context menu. No text.
You could also do like insert or scan text. When you scan text, that means it detects text from something without having you type it. Or you can copy the text in another thing and paste it here into the notes. For this, we will continue the commands really quick. So we can use left and right arrows to move by character. What? I don't think left and right arrows work. But we can use VO shift left arrow and right arrow to do that. There's also character commands. You can also use function VO right arrow to jump to the very, very bottom. I think there's also a command to move to the bottom of the document. So you could either do any command that there is no command to do that, but I believe you can make a command to do that. So now we can use option left and right, move right, option left and right arrow, or left and right arrows commands don't work either. Okay. Okay, we can use Command A and Command Shift A. Okay. Okay, now we will get to the Done button. I'm sorry that there is no way to add comments to your note. We probably might look at using another document app that has a comments feature in another video, and I will link it in the description depending on the video when the video gets posted. And also, if you're gonna do this, if you're gonna look at the other parts of it, please ignore that sniffling sound that was from somebody in here. So now we will look at the other things. We're gonna look at the share option. Here we go. We're gonna change collaborate to send copy. We're actually not gonna share it with anyone, so I'm gonna press escape. Okay, I pressed escape on this, and now we're gonna look at the other options here by clicking the more button. There's also a scan button, which you can do. So there's a move note button. so that you can. So there's actually a move note button that you can use to move to a folder if you want to just really move notes to a folder without even creating a new one, because that's, in my experience, this is much easier for me because it allows you to do so. But also, you can also insert handwriting. We can also do handwriting, and we can use a marker. We are not going to insert anything here, so we're going to do the function control option, left arrow to go back, or just press escape. So back to close it, and then next we might look at creating a new folder. Actually, we're going to look at the folder actions by doing VO Shift. You could easily do a function control option right arrow to get to a dismiss button, or you could, because it's easier without having to do VO right arrow and again and again and again, because it's much easier not having to do that, because this is much better, so that you can easily get to what you were doing just earlier. The notes commands, I'm pretty sure you can use Command N to create a new one. Or maybe not. Whoops. Oh my goodness. Four. Oops. So you can actually press enter to search for things in this app. It's kind of like you're searching for the item text, but it's actually, yeah, I think it does work this way. So when you ever seem to be like this, just know that if you're using notes as a blind student, this is accessible with VoiceOver. Except when I press H, it just quickly goes to the home button, I think. But I actually don't know if you press H. It did definitely go to the home screen. You could turn on lock modifier keys, so you don't have to hold Control and Option down while doing the rest of the commands. The command for that is VO semicolon. Now you can just use right arrow, left arrow, space, Shift V or D, any of the commands with Shift or Command or any other command that is VoiceOver made by Apple already. You know, I created some commands, but there's also another way that you can use commands or use other things through the commands. You can also use this for many different things on notes. I use this Mantis laptop for sending messages, making a phone call, and I also use it to do other things. Sometimes I use it to upload videos to the Assistive Technology Experts channel. But just please note that you can also turn on this setting. I usually turn it off so that I can use the Control and Option keys, but I think it's much more easier for you, because I think using the commands doesn't seem to be a good thing. And if you're having trouble with that, you can actually look at, if you don't know what button you're landing on, you could do a function Control Option left arrow to get to it. It's much more better to have an external keyboard also an external braille display to do some stuff. Okay. We're gonna actually look at creating a new folder. And actually, the last thing we're working on today is the new folder. Okay. Now we could name our new folder. And now we're deleted this, and now we're gonna type our name. We're gonna use braille entry. I'm gonna toggle braille entry off. Now we created a folder. Now we're done. You can't press enter to create it. So I'm so sorry. Now we don't have any notes here because this folder is empty. All right. That ends our video today on using Apple Notes on an iOS device. I hope this video was helpful, and if it was, please put a thumbs up, and if you like, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I will pretty sure upload new videos, and please click the bell icon to be notified for them, and I hope this video helped you, and thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.